Corey Harris from Resurrection MMA, 5-2 at the moment. And he's going to have a lot standing in his way of victory tonight as the Bergen Grappling standout Tangstad is coming in, and we saw Bergen Grappling's Daniel Gribich earlier on today give Will Haycox all he could handle in the professional division. So look for more of the same from Tangstad, but Corey Harris has something else on his mind. He wants to take Resurrection MMA into the stratosphere with their final match of the evening. It's all to play for here, 84 kilos middleweight division. Viljar, Tangstad from Bergen Grappling. And he's coming in that stoic sort of way that we always associate with these Scandinavians. They make the trip over here, they try to invade Dane style. Both men coming in very good shape here. I reckon that Corey Harris will be the rangier of the two fighters, but there seems to be a big powerhouse in front of him in Tangstad. I'm really looking forward to these two gentlemen meeting gloves, throwing bones at each other. All the weapons that you can fit into 84 kilos are realized here. Tangstad looking like he's dug his way out of some Scandinavian prison through the permafrost. Absolutely jacked and thick. Corey Harris, long and rangy, coming off a knockout loss in his last fight on Cage Warriors Academy. He really wants to get in there, and Tangstad showing it early that he really wants that takedown. Pumping out that jab as Corey Harris lands a right hand, but Tangstad's over on the body lock now.
Yeah, we didn't know a lot about Tangstad going into this fight, but everyone was saying what a good grappler he is, but almost caught in a Kimura trap there.
Yeah,
ends up on top.
Spun out really, really well there. And what we saw earlier on, Daniel Gribich from Bergen Grappling was, well, he gave Haycox all the trouble he could handle. And now we've got Tangstad in the guard of Corey Harris.
Yeah, Corey Harris, very experienced, 5-2 as an amateur. bringing that experience into this fight, but at the moment he's struggling with the physicality of Tangstad, and it's one of the things about the two different body types of the two men. Corey just, you know, very, very, very long for the division, which gives him leverage grappling, but not power. And Tangstad very short and squat, able to muscle him down.
Yeah, and he's tying up the arms there, looking to pass over the guard of Corey Harris.
It's a bit like me and you, Steve. I'm tall and athletic, and you're squat. Oh, it's a dog bar almost then.
Almost a dog bar.
Really cranking on the leg. I mean, the rules of Battle Arena, it's kind of on the line. We say straight leg locks, which is kind of a broad expression.
Yeah, knee bars are included in that.
Yeah, pretty straight.
I guess a hamstring pull as well from the back would be allowed.
Still straight, yeah.
There's Tangstad bothering Corey Harris with some punches, but Corey might be able to eat a few of those just to get his legs under him and stand back up, which is the real goal now. As he stands up, he's got to get his feet underneath him.
And definitely the crowd here in Nottingham are cheering for their man Corey. Ninja choke.
Attempt here, very, very tight. Tangstad has to turn out of it.
That's insane. I mean, I'd be so worried about hurting my own neck if I escaped a choke like that. Yeah. Corey nearly swept him and ended up back on top. He's got a bit of space to work the guard here. We know that he's training under Christian Smith, very, very well-respected Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, and been helping Corey Harris get ready for this match. I'm sure he's very proficient off his back.
Yeah, it might be worthwhile for Corey to let Tangstad open up a bit so he can try to cross up and maybe get some submission attempts.
Yeah, he's running out of space now. That the cage is going to make them much more difficult, stop him handling and off. Tangstad doing a good job of holding him down. Very pressure-based cage craft. He's holding legs, the posting arm, he's always pulling it away.
Yeah, he's aware of the different pillars that Corey is trying to put into the mat. Trying to get a stand up here. 2 takedowns for Tangstad. Some really good striking work from Corey at the very beginning of the round.
I'm not sure how you're going to...
And a ninja choke attempt.
How would you score that round, Steve? So, I mean, the ninja choke attempt... But
that was pretty close. He had to twist himself out of that. Honestly, the worst thing for Corey to have done was to throw that right hand. You can't be squaring your hips against a guy who's just going to drop in and try to bully you over with a double leg. You have to work off that jab and set up maybe uppercuts and things that are going to bother him.
Especially, I mean...
He's going to be quite tired now. Look at him.
Corey Harris's height, his head is way above the height of these cage panels, and we're in the 84 kilogram division. He's going to be one of the tallest fighters out, and you can see on these replays the height difference between the two. Tangstad's just timing it, ducking underneath, getting his takedowns. Yeah,
that's something for you kids at home to watch. If somebody's throwing a right hand at you, get your head off the center line and drop in on the hips. The hips are then square, and you can easily push into your double leg and finish off. But don't stop when you hit the hips like most people do. They tend to bounce off. You drive right through that, cross up the legs, and get the finish. Look for more of the same from Tangstad. He's definitely got a well that's not dry yet and can go to it. I wonder what kind of answers Corey is going to have. Maybe a snap kick right up the middle. Give him something to think about.
Ooh, that'd be good. Yeah, I mean, start feigning uppercuts even. Knees. Just get him worried about shooting. It's clear that's what Tangstad's looking for again. Just not even throwing, not even trying to hide it really. Ooh, lovely knee. Lovely knee again. Just opening Corey up again.
Gotta be careful with those. Yep. Here it comes again.
Oh,
big into the Nottingham sky, as we say. Corey's trying to chase up that half guard, and he gets it.
That's the thing. Tangstad's getting the takedown, but he's not really doing anything with it.
He's kind of just tying it up here.
Yeah.
We see Corey digging for that Kimura again on the far side.
Yeah, and even if he can't get it, it's going to make space because Tangstad's something to worry about.
Tangstad just holding on here. It's a big slam, though. Really stays in the mind of the judges, that one. Now he's got the Dagestani handcuffed behind the back.
Because what the judges are scoring is damage, control, and aggression. Damage being the most important. And, you know, Tangstad's landing a little bit ground and pound, but just the fact of dropping Corey so hard, that is damage. And he's got control and aggression in spades.
Now he does, certainly. Corey's really breathing heavily. He's having to wear Tangstad like a wet rag. See him breathing really heavily as Corey Harris right here. Good head position here from Tangstad, just bothering him. Not giving him a chance to really breathe, sitting him up. staying heavy on that diaphragm. And tying up that wrist like you observed earlier, Chris.
Yeah. I mean, he's not being overly dynamic and aggressive. Going for a dog bar again, Steve. But what he is doing is stopping Corey Harris being able to get back up. And this is what's really changed in the MMA game in the last few years with the rise of the Dagestani fighters coming through and the Sambo stylists, where one of the things they're very good at, which maybe Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is lacking, is holding people down. Jiu-Jitsu is great when you're both playing Jiu-Jitsu, but when one of you doesn't want to play, you need to be able to force that person to stay on the floor.
Yeah, you see Tangstad right back in on the hips there, even though he was getting kicked off. 30 seconds remain in the second round. And it's been all Tangstad controlling.
Yeah.
We wondered how Corey was going to try to negate the grappling and the takedown power of Tangstad. It just hasn't had the answer quite yet as we're winding down the final seconds here of round 2.
I'm almost willing Corey Harris back to his feet now. He's got this huge crowd here in Nottingham behind him. And as much as I'm enjoying the grappling prowess of Viljar, Tangstad, I'd like to see this be a little bit more of a fight. I see Tangstad try and get a finish and Corey better get back to his feet.
I don't think Tangstad has thrown one strike standing. So that is a big, big question.
But isn't know thyself? Like, isn't that wisdom? He knows that he's not a kickboxer. He knows he's a wrestler that hits you in the face.
Yes, it is.
And you're also a wrestler that hits you in the face. So
I just try to hit people in the face. I got better at striking. I think.
Well,
I think I would clam up pretty quickly in here though.
Tangstad's
tired.
I'm a butt skewer, Steve. It's just my nature.
Just hit the ground. I'd love to do what Charles Oliveira did and just take like a jab and just act like I fell down.
That's a good move.
I fall down now. Got to get on top, don't you? And then I destroy you.
Just bad at wrestling. I mean, I think when you do MMA, you figure out what suits your body type. You go, oh, I'm a great kicker, I'm a great striker, I'm a great wrestler.
And then you fight in that slice of the pie.
Wrestler.
Yeah, you're a decent wrestler.
I tried. I went to Matt Hughes' camp. Everyone beat me up. I think Tangstad would throw me on my hip.
I wouldn't be touching him.
Then I'd choke him.
Corey did hurt him early on, so it's still to play for here.
Nice. Harris has got to put some heavy shots in now. He's got to make Tangstad pay. But
he's got to keep back. He's got to get him off him here.
Kimura trap.
That Kimura trap did almost work in the first one. He's got to kick that free. Oh, I should have stayed with it there.
Yeah. Almost
gave up 3 minutes or more of the same here.
Yeah, this is going to be so frustrating for Corey watching this back. Just thinking, how could have I avoided these takedowns? I just wanted a chance. He's being punched in the calf, which is just rude.
Yeah, it's like insult to injury, really.
Corey Hills, he's got no answer to get back to his feet.
Yeah, his right foot is kind of trapped under him. His left foot is out straight. There's no real way of getting him underneath him and starting to stand up or work some sort of sweep or movement to the back. As we said, Tangstad's just happy to hold on to the hips and drive forward. And then he's just bled one of the minutes out of this 3 minute round.
This is frustrating now because Tangstad he's punching the calf and thigh. He's literally doing nothing.
Playing the game.
He's playing the game, but it's a bit boring. And Stuart Davis, who's dog bar again. Dog bar attempts repeatedly.
Yeah, I used to do those back in the day before it was cool. And then I blew out my hamstring one time doing it.
Tom Edwards catch me with that. I was very annoyed.
Very annoying.
Tangstad with a weird head position.
I might start a chant of stand them up in a second, but there, Corey might beat me to it.
1 minute to go. Tangstad's just doing nothing.
He's just doing enough to keep him on. He's smacking him into the ear, into the face, but it might be 3 solid rounds for Tangstad, really, in terms of control, slight damage, I guess. Damage to the ego, maybe. All right.
I mean,
all right.
Referee Stuart Davis is one of those people that just likes to let the fight finish out, but even he was getting bored. front kick up the middle. Oh, I called it.
He almost set that up in the second round very well.
Yeah, Corey's just trying to find a way to finish this fight, but he's going to struggle, especially if this happens.
There it comes. Almost in front of us here.
Yeah, Tangstad's going to force another takedown with 15 seconds to go.
If he can get it. You see Corey's coming in under the arm here, where if he just crossed the face, yep, it would have been a bit better. We got the final 5 seconds winding down this round. Tangstad finishing on top the way he has in the last 2 rounds. 3 rounds, Tangstad finishing on top. Wait, what's going on? Is there a world title fight? I'm sorry, folks. This seems to be a world title fight.
5-round fight, yeah, it's a world title fight.
It's a 5-round fight. Great. Yep, 5 rounds. Sorry. It's a world title fight, I guess.
Even I was a bit confused by that one, Steve. I thought this was a 3-round contest, but yeah. I mean, this is going to make such a difference. Corey Hill's still got an opportunity to throw some bombs. He's definitely a couple of rounds down.
Sorry, it's definitely a world title fight, Chris, because it's going 5 3-minute rounds, which only are reserved for world title fights. And obviously Corey Harris is still in this.
Whoever wrote our...
There are definitely fights.
Whoever wrote our fight card.
Yeah, our fight card's just a little off. I'm sorry about that, folks, but we are back in it, and ready to rock and roll. So,
chance of Corey. Corey's got to start trying to throw some power. Just those long legs. I'm just dreaming of a front kick.
Honestly, Tangstad might be tired enough to get picked off here in the second round.
What a comeback it would be.
He sprawls hard. Oh my God, really?
Just too strong. This is the problem. I mean, I don't want to be biased, Steve, but I'm kind of willing Corey Harris to be able to get out these grappling exchanges. Just because
he's in the middle of the ring right now, so I think settling for a guard right now and then trying to use it would be better.
Yeah. It's hard to be Team Tangstad when he's a bit boring. He doesn't do anything from the top. Everyone watching online, give us a little follow. I am at Chris Fenton BJJ on
triangle attempt.
Instagram.
Brings it up, reverse triangle attempt.
Triangle with the arm in. Very interesting. Now he's got to tap that arm. Kimura that arm while you're triangling his head.
To set up his triangle a little better. He needs to lock it into place.
It's giving him some breathing room, certainly.
It is there.
Oh, he's lost it.
God. Not exactly the best advice from his corner there, unfortunately, but
yeah, they said it wasn't there, but I felt like possibly it was.
It was there, and just to isolate and hit him in the head for a little while would have been a good idea, but now we're back into this grind that Tangstad has made his own over these last few rounds.
Another good guard recovery of Corey Hill.
There you go, he's getting his back to the fence, ATT style.
Yeah, the problem is he's been trying this the whole fight from this position to get back to his feet, but this is where Tangstad seems to be able to do the most damage and control. Maybe not damage, done no damage, but control.
Dog bar's coming again.
Yeah, I wonder if he's really trying to submit him with the dog bar. It's just about holding him on the floor, isolating the leg. Nottingham crowd willing Corey back to his feet. It's one of those very frustrating fights where you want to see a bit more of a fight, to be honest.
Yes, indeed, and there's very little of anything being done.
And Tangstad's just holding him. I mean, I'm tempted to give this round to Corey now.
Just for the damage at the very beginning.
Yeah, I mean, a submission attempt, damage at the beginning. I mean, Tangstad is winning the control element of this, definitely. But
and Corey tries standing up again. He just needs to push that head down and get his feet underneath him.
Yeah, he's looking for a choke, maybe a guillotine. I think I'm going to score. My score means nothing, folks listening and watching. But I'm going to score that one for Corey. But then maybe the rounds for Corey are irrelevant if Tangstad got the first 3.
just the takedown defense just isn't quite there for Corey Harris at the moment. You
Oh,
see
look.
that. You see him
Did
here.
damage.
He needed to move off here. He knows he's going to
When
clatter
he
into him.
sprawled, he should have just backed away.
Yep, I don't know what he was trying to do there.
He's trying to get on
ride it
top
up.
of it. We can see.
That was a good move by Tangstad, rolling over just to maintain it, make sure that Harris would end up on the bottom. He is absolutely exhausted now. Long weapons the whole time for Corey Harris. That would have been the call. Jab, long kicks, jab, long kicks. That's what we're looking for.
You can see just how good Tangstad wrestling is. I don't think Corey Harris should be trying to hold him down. He's just got to stay on his bike, use that range. Kicks up the middle. Lots of kicks up the middle. Have Tangstad worried about stepping in for that takedown. Here we go, round 5. Who wants the belt? All to play for.
Now he comes in, kicks the body, and then immediately ends up in a.
See that? Better
Pushing the head off. Pushing the head off. Keep that head low. Keep that.
I think you and Nottingham just sighed.
Yeah. We'll see how the refereeing plays a part. But again, just overplaying your cards, stepping in when you know they're trying to own your hips and trying to suck them up, and he's just a bit too strong for you. He's able to hold on to that and pull you in. That's the major difference here. Like you said, rangy with leverage, but not exactly the power to go with it. At least not in grappling exchanges.
Yeah, it's what I found. Like I'm also very tall. Used to fight a middleweight. I would often rely on flexibility to get out of me these awkward positions when someone was so much stronger. You're not particularly flexible, are you, Steve?
Not particularly, no. Just enough.
Just enough.
There's nothing overly special about me, Chris. I've just worked terribly, terribly hard.
I would always describe you as special, buddy.
Yeah. My ADHD doesn't count. All right, look, holding on. The crowd's being very tame tonight, especially given this. A minute and a half remains in this world title fight. 5 of 5 rounds. Tangstad driving his hips in, trying to maintain that top position over Corey Harris, who, to his credit, has just been fighting the whole time.
Steve, I find Tangstad incredibly boring. I feel like
this is like the worst version of George St. Pierre.
Yeah. It feels like I'm listening to the shipping forecast on Radio 4. That's a very upper middle class joke.
I do love that. Yeah, shipping forecast. Gotta know how my Lamborghinis are coming along. There you go. He's got that little pseudo half, which is about the most exciting thing that's happened in this fight so far, other than the strikes that have been landed by Harris. Harris almost gets to his feet. He's got his feet under him. Look at there you are. The Nottingham faithful. He's going to connect his hands and look to pull apart. Oh, look. He might go for a crotch tilt. Yeah, baby. That's nice. Now he's got a few seconds to try to finish it off. He's got a sprawl. He's got 25 seconds.
Time. I mean, this is wise from Tangstad, but so frustrating.
That was a good answer from Corey Harris, just to go to that crotch tilt there.
Yeah.
Rip into the crotch and lift him up.
Crotch.
Too little, too late, and look, just upset Corey Harris, smashing him to the body. And that's the end of the fight, folks. We have to go to the judges' scorecards for the decision. I'll let you guys make up your own minds as you watch the replays.